Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video. Last week, I had a very long tier list video, and that was for the Arrowverse season from 2012 to 2021. And here we got the 2012 to 2022 edition. Now, granted, this time around there is no Stargirl third season because it's not out yet as I am recording this video. I am looking forward to see Stargirl third season, and I may do a very short video once Stargirl finished its third season, but right now, let's speak about that. And since we already covered a very similar tier list last week, I will only speak about the new seasons, the new pictures you see on that tier list. And I know we will disagree, it's just natural. We all have our own taste. But if you want to learn more about what are mine, well, here's the video for you. Now, the first new picture we got: Legends of Tomorrow 7th season. Now, in case you missed it, I did a video ranking all the season Legends of Tomorrow had because the show got cancelled, and this is very sad. Well, very sad for the huge fan, the hardcore one. To be honest, I don't really care. The show became really bad after season 3 ended, for me at least. When you only want to meme around and joke around, it's not great. But here again, that's just me. I'm not there to watch sitcom, I'm here to watch superhero doing stuff and character that makes sense. Instead, I get that kind of stuff. Now, Legends of Tomorrow 7th season is much better than the 5th or the 6th season. At least right now, they haven't killed my favorite characters. They wrote off Nat Haywood, Mr. Steel in person. They rolled him off, and to be honest, I don't really care. I know the character is still alive somewhere, even if he lost his powers. And let's be honest, he was just chilling and he wasn't really needed after season 3. I think season 3 was the last good season for Citizen Steel. Well, season 4 had good stuff with Citizen Steel, with Nate, I should say. But it fell flat. His last really good season was the third one because, let's be honest, the fourth one is a parody. It's the parody of a parody of a parody, and when it's too parody for me, I don't like it. Now, Legend Season 7 is really sad in that case because there are a lot of episodes I enjoyed a lot. The 100th episode was good. The episode with the cyborg, I think that was episode like 8 or episode 10. And basically, the cyborg, they were the main characters, and that was great. It felt like Legends of Tomorrow season 1 and 2. But hey, it's like that. Overall, they humiliated so many characters. Sarah is a meme. Pretty much everyone is a meme. Nobody feels like a good character. Astra was fine in season 5. In season 6, she wasn't needed, but she was there to replace Constantine. It's obvious for me. And now in season 7, it's even more loud and clear. We no more have Constantine, so she's the one doing the magic. But even there, they want to save money, so her magic is never really impressive. And this is wasted potential. It's really sad. Even if I dislike season 4, 5, 6, I do think Constantine was one of the best part of it. The magic aspect was really interesting. It was really good. My issue is really the characterization, the character arc, the story itself, the writing, everything. I mean, there are bits I like, and bits I don't. Now, speaking about Constantine, we got Constantine first season in this list. Now, is it really arrowverse? It's extended arrowverse, I guess. It's not clearly linked, but since it's Matt Ryan, and since it's hinted that what happened in the show, what happened is the same as what happened in the character of Constantine in Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow. I say Arrow because keep in mind, Constantine came to the Arrowverse in Arrow 4th season. Now, his show was bad. On my first watch, I think it was kinda good. I liked it. But looking back, I don't want to go rewatch it. I just think that the story overall is not really good. And I think I liked that show only because of Matt Ryan. Constantine as Matt Ryan, or I should say, Matt Ryan as Constantine, is amazing. Great cast. It's like the perfect cast. I don't see anybody else playing Constantine after I've seen many years of Matt Ryan Constantine. I just don't see it. And even in this show, it was really good. It was really interesting. It was the best part of the show. But the rest around it, it's forgettable. It's not really good. It's not really bad. I remember much more about Supergirl's second season. So I'm like, because I remember much more about it, maybe it's better, I guess. But here again, I would rewatch Constantine over the Supergirl first season. It's godly awful, and we all know my feeling toward Arrow season 4. Just watch my reviews in case you missed it. Link in the description below. The same goes for my previous tier list you may have missed. Now, the next one on the list. Batwoman third season. It's really sad. As I said, it's clearly a huge step up and it's much better than season 1 and 2. But let's be honest, it's not really good. However, as you can see it on the list, it's on the D rank. So this means I would take the third season of Batwoman over anything else. I remember Supergirl 5th season having atrocious Lena. I hate Lena in that season. I remember season 5 Cicada being a great villain turned into a joke that keeps running away and that doesn't make sense. Nora is obnoxious. And then I remember season 2 like with a lot of message in it. And season 2 of Supergirl is just like something I want to move on from. Like the Martian Manhunter storyline is fine. But then we get Constantine, as we just spoke about. It's not good enough, the story and all. And I would take Batwoman third season any time of the week over Supergirl first season and Arrow fourth season. Now, I think the back half of Batwoman third season is much better than the first half. I don't like Poison Ivy. It's a poorly written character. It's a boring character played by a boring actress. And in Batwoman case, we don't know if we should blame the writers or the direction or the actors. We just don't know because it's Batwoman. And it's really sad because it has potential and we had like 8 years of Arrow, so we should know how to make a vigilante superhero. And keep in mind, at the time Batwoman third season aired, we had 4th season of Black Lightning as well. So tell me, how can you miss the mark on that? How can you mess up that one? Well, I hear Caroline Dries as showrunner, and you're sure to fail. She was the worst part of Smallville, so I'm not surprised. Now, it's really sad. I was looking forward for a 4th season because I clearly have seen improvement. I much more enjoyed the 3rd season over the first 2, but it's just not good enough. Like, I remember the Flash 4th season being that bar higher. And let's be honest here, Batwoman 3rd season has less issues than Legends of Tomorrow 1st season. As much as I like the superhero aspect of Legends 1st season, I think the love triangle stuff is kinda shit. They didn't know the identity of that show. They sometimes it was light-hearted, sometimes it was dark, and they didn't really nail either of the two uh, aspect of it. They just didn't know how to handle the characters and the show, and even a 16 episode, they just didn't know how to make a good series in season one. So it's no surprise it's bottom D. Now coming next, we got The Flash, 8th season, sitting in between a Supergirl 4th season and The Flash 6th season. Why is it there? Well, I think it's a return to form, and I do think this season is the best we got since season 3 started. Yeah, I think I would like have a list of the episode if I rewatch it season 8, and I would like cut a few episodes here and there, but I think I would rewatch most of it. And there are like 20 episodes in it, and I think I would watch more than like 10 episodes, maybe 15. I think I would skip like roughly 5 episodes in that bunch, which is great for a 20 episode, but here again, I would skip roughly 5, maybe more. I don't have the list before my eyes, so I'm not quite sure. So that's why it's there in the C tier. Because you see, it has potential, but sadly, Eric Wallace doesn't want to do a The Flash TV show. He wants to do a love story with characters. He wants Allegra and Cecile to be all powerful, but people mix two things: powerful character in terms of scaling and powerful character in terms of writing. Now, Cecile, poorly written character. Yes, she's OP at the end of the season, but power scale is not everything. I don't like the Flash because he's OP. I like the Flash because he's a good character. And that's another reason why season 8 is sitting there. It's the best season Barry had since the early stage of the show. He is a good mentor. He is a good character. He does his CSI things the best. It's really hard to find issues with Barry in season 8. And season 7, he was a bad mentor. He wasn't like the best of the best, except maybe at the end of the season when he went faster than Dawn, but even there he was dumb. Regardless, The Flash season 8 had a lot of good episodes, but it had a lot of bad episodes as well. This is really sad because I think season 9 will be the last. And I don't think season 9 can be better than 8 with Eric Wallace in charge. I think it's easy to beat season 8. Look at the list. There are many seasons like ahead of it. But if we keep the same guy in charge, we will have the same issues. That's the thing. You need to change the writing team. You need to change the people in charge if you really want to change something about the show. And here's a good example. Arrow 4th season was so awful and poorly received. They changed showrunner, I think, when they started season 5. I'm pretty sure they did. If they did not, then they took away control and they gave control to other people. So it will be better. I think this is what happened. I'm not in charge of the CW, so I don't know the detail. But that's the way I see it. The next change I got in that tier list, we got Superman and Lois 2nd season. Now this is a very sad case because some of the episodes in that season are just amazing. They are great. But then you got these other episodes that feel much weaker, and the season doesn't feel as consistent. And the villain, Ali, a parasite, whatever her name is really bad. She is like a video game villain. She is poorly written. She doesn't feel like a villain. She just feel like that obstacle Superman must overcome at the end of the season. It's really bad. Like Jonathan L from Bizarro World was much better. Bizarro being some kind of anti-hero was much better. Anderson was much better. So you see everyone around is much better. Even Tauro, they brought back Tauro and gave a redemption arc to the guy. And everything is well done, but then you got Ali, that parasite person. She is bad. And here's the thing. I think it beats Arrow first season because Arrow first season, my biggest issue with it is the love triangle. And I have seen that season again recently because I am currently working on a Arrow retrospective video. So I will cover Arrow in detail. In my Arrow retrospective, as I said, I will cover each season the show had, the viewership and stuff. You will see. I hope you will enjoy. My small little retrospective is also coming soon over here. And here's the thing. Superman and Lois second season had a lot of good in it. It was clearly better than Arrow first season and clearly better than Supergirl third season. But I don't think it's as good as The Flash second season or Legends of Tomorrow second season. Now, The Flash second season had Zoom, amazing villain. My biggest issue with season 2 is the back half, the very end of the season, I should say. Like, the last 5 episodes-ish are kind of bad, and this is really sad. Take away these 5, like, keep like 18 episodes instead of 23, and I think this is one of the best season the entire arrowverse had. But we have these 5 episodes I don't like in the back half. So I don't think Superman and Lois is as good. And even there, it's not only the villain with Superman and Lois. My other issue with Superman and Lois second season is basically the first half felt like a lot of Arrow-ish things from season 1 and 2. Now, Arrow season 1 and 2 are really amazing and great, but there are flaws here and there. My biggest issue with early stage of Arrow, and it became worse in season 3 and 4, my biggest issue is the whole soap opera aspect. You lied to me, I hate you, you should not lie break trust. We had that kind of storyline in Superman and Lois at season 2. This is so sad. I thought you were better writers, Superman and Lois writers. You became lazy because season 1 was a blast and everyone liked it. With that being said, Sarah and Jordan breaking up took forever. I didn't like that storyline. And I felt like that was... They made Sarah like Felicity, but teenager. And that was annoying for so many reasons. They made Lana Lang obnoxious, let's be honest. She doesn't want to give a second chance. She doesn't believe in second chances. She dropped Cal there because Cal cheated on her, but Cal still loves her and she knows it. But she cannot trust him. So the Cushing drama is really annoying and it felt like a different show. So basically you had the amazing Superman stuff here as the main storyline. And you got that subplot with the Cushing with Lana and Cal. Now, I am happy they made Lana Mayor. That was good. But as I said, I just cannot stand anymore the whole lie stuff. And if you look back at the S tier, look at the 5 season I placed there. Don't you see something in common? In this season, lie were not really a big thing. A bit in season 5 with Artemis, but Artemis was obnoxious and I didn't like her, but she was barely in the season. Now, if you take a look to Arrow's second season, I don't remember much lies destroying much story. I maybe in the flashbacks. Yes, actually the flashbacks with Slade and Ivo and yeah, I think that was the only moment where Lie truly came in and wrecked stuff around. But take a look at Stargirl season 1 and 2. There were lies here and there to shake up things with characters, but characters were able to move on, and that was never a emphasis of a subplot. That was just a subplot for 1 or 2 episodes, really in the background, and you almost forget about it when you think back of the season. But I feel like when I think again about Superman and Lois, I just have that Cushing drama in mind, and I'm like, why did they do that? Superman and Lois were much better than that in season 1. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my updated Arrowverse tier list. And keep in mind, I will do a new one, or well, I will do some kind of follow up once Stargirl third season will end. I am assuming in December 2022, so it will be like updated with Stargirl. And this one will be short because we already covered all season placement. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe for more DC and Marvel content. Usually I say Arrowverse, but I feel like Arrowverse is about to end. Everyone says it, and I kind of see it. I mourned that of it, and I mourned the end of it. But let's be honest, I will still cover DC and Marvel stuff. And I hope guys will be there for the ride. See you next time. Have a great day.